close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And
Hello everyone, I hope everyone's having an amazing holiday season. Now, I know my favorite part of the holidays is definitely eating all the good food. So, today we're going to be spicing up our plates and doing something a little bit different than your normal mashed potatoes and gravy. We're going to be doing a baked mashed potato casserole. So, this is everything that you will need. I have mild cheddar, mozzarella, a pack of bacon, about 5 to 6 large rustic potatoes, Philadelphia cream cheese, a stick of butter, garlic salt, parsley, salt, and pepper. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take our rustic potatoes and wash them, make sure they're nice and clean. Then we're going to bring the potatoes over and we're going to peel them. Now, you don't have to peel them. You can leave the skins on if you prefer. Me and my family don't like the skins on the potatoes, so I did peel them. Once we're done peeling the potatoes, we're going to go ahead and cut them up into small cubes. I like to cut them up in smaller cubes because I feel like they cook faster and it's easier to mash them, but you can pretty much do it any way you want. So this is a finished product. You know, they're not even, they're not perfect. That really doesn't even matter. So now we're going to go ahead and put the potatoes in some hot boiling water. I also salted the water. Now, while the potatoes are boiling, I'm going to go ahead and cut up some bacon. Now, I did use some all-natural organic pork bacon. We usually do not eat pork. Me and my family don't eat pork. Once in a blue moon we do, but they were completely out of turkey and chicken bacon. Now, I used about the majority of the pack. I think I only left like 3 pieces left. You can use as much bacon as you want, but to each his own. It's all up to your preference. And I did use the kitchen scissors for this. It was a little easier to cut than it was with the knife. As you can see, I just cut these up into little chunks. You can do it any way you want. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's your recipe. Make it your own. As you can see, I had to call hubby over to see if this was enough bacon. Now I'm going to go ahead and spray my pan with my cute little oil sprayer and go ahead and heat it up and throw the bacon in. I actually probably should have waited till the oil got a little hotter, but this is what it looks like so far. So I went ahead and got a little plate and put some paper towels, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of like drain the bacon so there's not so much oil on there. So here I'm just using some paper towels to blot off the excess oil. So now that the bacon's finished, let's go ahead and check the potatoes. They should be about done. I'm going to use a fork and I'm just going to poke them and see if they break. So I went ahead and I drained the potatoes. Now I'm going to use the same pot to make my little mixture. As you can see, I just added 1 stick of butter and I have the heat on very low at this moment. Now I'm going to go ahead and add about a spoonful of minced garlic to that pot. Now you can use fresh garlic if you want. I really just didn't feel like doing all that. Now while that's in the bag melting, I'm going to go ahead and mash my potatoes. Now once again, this is another thing that's up to you. You can mash them as much as you want or as little as you want, because if you like lumps, don't mash them as much. If you like your mashed potatoes to be very smooth, then I would say mash them as much as you can. So now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and add about half of my pack of Philadelphia cream cheese to the pot as well. And as you can see, everything's in there kind of melting and all the flavors are coming together. And this is what it should look like once everything is melted. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my potatoes that I mashed up. Now that we got all that dumped in, we're gonna go ahead and mix all of this as much as we can to get that cream cheese and butter mixed into all these potatoes. I'm also gonna add some garlic salt in as well. You can also hear my son in the background yelling for me. That's an all day occurrence. If you're a boy mom, you know what it's like my cute little son over there. Now I'm gonna add some parsley, mostly just for looks. Now I'm gonna add the sour cream in there. I did add about 1 cup of sour cream. I don't do a lot of measuring, so I did my best to measure everything out for you guys. And then I did about 1 and 1/4 cup of milk. Now, once again, you can kind of do this any way you want. If you like a really creamy mashed potato, I would say just stick to the recipe I give you. But if you like your mashed potatoes a little thicker, I would say put a little less in. Now I'm gonna add some salt and pepper. Now we're gonna add some mozzarella cheese. I did use this whole bag. Now that that's all mixed up, I'm going to put it in a pan. You can use a tinfoil pan or you can use a glass pan. And I'm gonna top it with mild cheddar cheese. And then we're gonna go ahead and cover it with the foil and we're gonna bake it for 10 to 15 minutes on 375. And this is really just to melt the cheese. So once it was finished, I went ahead and sprinkled my bacon on top, and I also sprinkled some chives on top because I love chives on baked potatoes. Now you could also mix the chives and the bacon into this potato mix before you bake it. That is completely up to you, and if you like bacon, you would probably like that more. And this is the finished product. I'm sorry, I literally forgot to take a video of the finished product before my kids and my family started eating on it. But they really did love this. This is a great alternative to just your normal mashed potatoes and gravy. Gives you something a little different, a different flavor. Like I said, spices up your plate from doing the normal. I hope you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving, and I hope everyone has an amazing Christmas. This side dish can be used for Thanksgiving, Christmas, or just an extra side on an everyday meal. I hope you guys like it, and if you have any tips or suggestions, leave a comment down below. And I'll see you guys next time.